At the start of this 46th Parliament, I want to put the diabolical issue of domestic and family violence front and centre on the national agenda. This must be a high priority for all of us in this place to address. It remains a despicable reality that one of the most dangerous places for a woman to be is in her own home with those closest to her. Violence against women remains deeply entrenched in Australian society, and it cannot continue. Today I pay tribute to the 29 women who have died violently in 2019. So far, in this year alone, we have lost Sabrina Leckhart, aged 20, Rita Camilleri, aged 57, Kate O'Brien, aged 31, Shulu Zhu, aged 23, Yelagat Sheriot, aged 34, Courtney Heron, aged 25, Gihan Kerelos, aged 47, Natalina Angot, aged 32, Saida Hussain, aged 33, Vicky Ramadan, aged 77, Karis Dan, aged 30, Gabriella Thompson, aged 27, Prathi Reddy, aged 32, Quinn Yang, aged 57, Marjorie Welsh, aged 92, Tamara Farrell, aged 31, Megan Curley, aged 40, Dashika Withana, aged in her 40s, Julie Rush, aged 49, Aya Masawari, aged 21, and Samara Baker, aged 30, and another 8 unnamed women aged between 27 and 87. I'd like to acknowledge that this information has been compiled and is maintained in the Counting Dead Women Register by the meticulous and committed researchers at Destroy the Joint. This is heartbreaking and difficult work, but it is so very important to hold us all to account, to remind us of the tragic human cost of violence and insist that we do not turn a blind eye to it. There are almost certainly women who have been killed violently that have been not recognised on this list, as it is limited to those who have been publicly reported. I am both heartbroken and disappointed that I stand here, year on year, with the news that yet again, despite all our efforts, nearly one woman a week is still being brutally murdered at the hands of someone she knows. But I will continue to do so until we stem this senseless carnage. While 1 in 4 women experiences intimate partner violence and Australian police deal with a domestic violence incident every 2 minutes, there can be no greater issue on the parliamentary agenda. If there was any other issue that was killing Australians at such a terrifying rate, there would be calls for inquiries, community vigils, floral memorials appearing everywhere and demands for immediate action. I acknowledge that there remains goodwill and a genuine commitment on both sides of this House in this place for change. In 2010, the former Labor government launched the National Plan to Reduce Violence Against Women and Their Children, with a vision that Australian women live free from violence in safe communities. The measure of success was a significant and sustained reduction in violence against women and their children. In 2019, Labor went to the election with a commitment to double the investment in the 4th Action Plan, a record Commonwealth funding of over $660 million. While Labor wasn't able to form government, I'm pleased that the Morrison government committed $328 million in an effort to combat domestic violence. But we also need a deeper commitment to changing the culture, to fundamentally reforming attitudes and demanding a focused strategy on prevention. If there is to be a measure of the success of the 46th Parliament, let it be our record in driving down the appalling incidents of domestic and family violence. I will end this speech as I end the last speech I gave on this matter, in the hope that I don't have to give the same speech again next year. We simply must turn things around. There can be no more pressing priority for all of us in this place.